All right, so I have like 80 subscribers or something. That's cool. Hopefully, most of them are Australian people because that's who I'm concerned with hearing from right now. I got the comments to work because I figured out you have to age restrict your fucking videos in order to have comments now because I guess because YouTube got busted for something, so they had to change. So whatever, doesn't matter. Comments work now. Figured that out. I got some other little bullshit phone that I have, so now I can make videos without having to constantly fucking delete everything on my phone to have enough memory. So now, Australians, comment on this video and tell me who all still believes the narrative. Because I can't get any real intel. All we see is the fucking news that they show us, just like y'all. And of course the news is going to say, well, everyone thinks the way the government wants them to think. Only these rebels and these hooligans who are selfish don't want to live in an authoritarian police state. Well, of course, you know, and only nutcases don't trust an experimental gene modification from Klaus Schwab and them who think there's too many people. Only you'd have to be crazy. So for now, let's just utilize this as at least I can, you know, get some kind of real feedback from people down there. Do you feel like the tide's turning? Do you feel like it's momentum growing? Do you feel like all your friends are tired of being put on house arrest and treated like fucking prisoner? Because I would be. I'm tired of seeing it, and that's what I keep going back to. I feel dirty and I feel bad being able to just drive around. Like I'm driving around right now. I'm working, and I'm back in the old world. I would cry and bitch because I have to work all the time. But this is freedom now compared to Australia. You can't leave a special fucking zone, or you can't leave your little kilometer bubble or whatever it is, and you have to have like a registered sex partner. I saw that shit. That's fucking weird, dude. You special buddy, you know. And if you can find someone within 5 kilometers that isn't a psycho and had their brain turned to mush from a year of being locked down and fed fear porn, that wants to be your special buddy, then you can have sex with people. The government's telling you when you can have sex. The government's telling you when you can do anything. And the fact that it's not happening here, but I know it's happening there, it's just making me like, I can't eat right. It's fucking me up to see this is happening. And I'm glad people are protesting. I'm glad that people stood up everywhere. I'm glad that truck drivers are going to try to do something. But they're going to blame the truck drivers when there's no Tim Tams for your tummy tum and all that shit. They're going to blame the fucking truck drivers. So you got to be ready to deal with that propaganda. Anybody that stands up, they're going to say, it's like on an airplane. If you're holding up the flight, everybody turns on you. So imagine that. It's a giant psychological warfare experiment that's being just pumped into everybody's fucking heads. And I just, man, we need fuel. Hopefully we can find some. I just want everybody to know that we care. We are paying attention. Sometimes I say nobody knows about it, but that's just because I'm frustrated because we're not all in the fucking streets protesting here. But it's hard to get people fucking protesting in a state where everything's open and you go to work and society's still going along. Sure, everybody's losing money and broke and all that, but it's like they've taken the boot off just enough to where people, they have behavioral psychologists plan how to do all this shit to you, dude. So anyway, comment. That's what I want. We went through all that bullshit to figure out how to turn the comments on. Apparently you got to age restrict your video to have comments now. That's fixed. Tell me what you think. Give me your fucking vent, bro. I wish I could hang out with y'all. I wish I could come help you drink all the fucking VBs and your Esky and all that shit. I think freedom's gonna win, though. I think freedom's gonna win. Just fucking stay strong. I don't know what to say other than, man, I support you. Be aware that it's psychological warfare. Be aware that every action you take is going to be spun by the enemy as you're trying to harm the rest of the population, and therefore you standing up is wrong. It's the same shit that every other authoritarian regime's ever done. Realize they're dividing, conquering us. Realize this is Klaus Schwab. Like, recognize the enemy. Recognize it's the Great Reset. It's not just a buzzword. Build Back Better is not just a campaign slogan that everybody running for office just happened to have at the same time. It's the UN. It's Agenda 21. It's you will have nothing and you will eat bugs and you will like it. Recognize the enemy. Go tell your friends that's what it is. And leave me a comment. G'day, mates.